warming. Hi there and welcome. We're going to move through a warming yoga flow. Grab a mat, something for your knees if you feel like you want a little bit of extra padding, and a couple of blocks if you have them. If you don't, you can use anything with a little bit of height. We're just going to use the blocks for some balance support, so you can do without as well. And you can cue up your playlist, hit play. We'll get started in a child's pose. Knees can go nice and wide. Take your hips back and stretch your arms forward. Start to lower your hips nice and low as you reach your arms long. And begin to lower your forehead and chest down towards the ground. And we're going to settle in here with a few breaths. Deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Deep breath in. And let it go. And as we continue to breathe in this shape, as we drop into our bodies and land on the mat at this point in your day, just begin to notice how you're feeling. If there's any part of the body that is speaking to you, or maybe there's a thought or a feeling coming up, just letting whatever is here be here and noticing and witnessing each part with compassion. And we're going to move in an intentional way today with breath to begin to create some heat and warmth in the body. So just notice if you're feeling a little cold or chilly, or maybe you've been still for a bit and you need to really get some blood flowing. And take another deep breath in and out. And slowly just start to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. You might even place your left palm on top of your right hand, lower the left shoulder down. Anchor through your left hip as you breathe into the left side of your body. That left side of your rib cage expands with your inhale. And exhale to soften. And we'll walk hands over towards the left side. And again, maybe right hand places on top of the left hand as you lower the right shoulder down. Breathe into the right side of your ribs. And make your way back through the center. We'll start to peel our way up into a tabletop. So come into hands and knees. You can narrow out your knees and tuck your toes under, finding a little bit of a reverse stretch for the feet. And I like to shift the weight back into the feet and then forward into the hands. You can do this a couple times, shifting back and shifting forward. One more time, back and forwards, and pause in this tabletop. Turn your palms so your fingertips are pointing outwards towards the sides of your mat. Your wrists are facing inwards towards the midline. You're gonna go for a little shift side to side. So lean a little bit more into the right hand, a little bit more into the left hand. Warming up the wrists, spread the fingers really wide as you lean side to side. And then we'll go for more of a circle. So you can lean to one side, shift your weight forward so you're more into your thumbs towards the other side, and then back towards your feet. So you're drawing this nice big circle around in one direction. Nice deep breath in and out. And then you can shift and circle around the other way. Drawing this nice big rotation like you're drawing with your chest. Warming up those wrists. Good. And let's bring it back through center. You can narrow your knees even more. Sit back onto your feet. So this toe stretch can be intense for some. You want to make sure your pinky toes are on the mat as well as the rest of your toes. And interlock your fingers, press your palms forward and round your back. Go for a little tuck of your tailbone, chin to chest, rounding. Push your palms forward. Feel your shoulder blades separating. And as you breathe in, come into a tall kneeling, flip your palms to face up. And as you exhale, you can lean back to your heels, shifting back, rounding, pressing palms forwards. Inhaling to reach the arms up, look up. And exhaling to shift back and round. And then this time, as you come up, you can stay here. Grab a hold of your left wrist and side bend towards the right. So lengthening through that left side a little deeper. Come back up through the center and switch. Grab your right wrist, pull up and over to the left. Bring it back up through the middle, and then we'll lower arms down. Bring your hands to your hips and step forward with your right foot. You can just start to lean forwards into that right foot and then shift back. You're gonna lean forwards, bending the front knee a little bit more. We're gonna keep the left toes tucked. Let's start to add some arms. So as you lean forward, reach your arms up and forward. As you shift your weight back, arms go back. Good, reach as you lean and shift back. Good, reach and back. Nice. Now let's lean forwards, hold this, sweep your arms back, and we're gonna start to lift the back knee away from the ground. Lift the back knee. Step or tap that left knee back down as you reach your arms up, stack your spine. Exhale to hinge forward, lean forward, sweep your arms back, lift your back knee up, tap your back knee down, reach your arms, stack your spine. Ooh, good. Warming up through the legs. Hinge, reach, lift, tap back down, reach your arms up. Let's do that 2 more times. Pressing the air with your palms. Tapping the knee down, reach up. And last one, we're gonna hold this lunge. So as you press back, shoulders pull back and down. You're reaching your fingertips behind you. You're really straightening out that back leg. So you can even use your left hand to kind of give your quads a little tap, your glutes a little tap, wake them up, fire up that back leg a lot. You're leaning more into your right foot. We're gonna take a lift off from that back leg. So that's where those blocks are handy. You can reach for your blocks and lift off back leg. And then step back into your lunge. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Again, you're gonna lean forwards, arms reach in front of you, lift off your back leg, and then step it back into your lunge, reach your arms up. We're warming up quick, sneaky. And then we'll hold this balance, lift off and pause, feeling that right leg supporting you, extending your left heel back. You might even take your hands away from your blocks. You can bring palms together. Good, lift up out of the body so you're pushing into that bottom foot. Lower your hands down to the floor or onto your blocks. Step into a forward fold. Both feet beside each other. Bend your knees and let your upper body hang heavy. Give your head a shake. Yes and no. And on your inhale, find a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins, flatten your back. As you exhale, soften your knees and fold forwards. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. One more time, breathing in and out. You're gonna slowly start to make your way up to stand. So with a rounded back, chin to chest, start to roll your way on up. Good, reach your arms all the way up and overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down through center. Pause for a breath in and a breath out. Good, on your inhale, find a chair pose. Send your hips back, arms up. As you exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift as you breathe in, hands to shins. Exhaling to plant your palms, step your feet back, high plank. Hold here for a moment, push the ground away. Hug your ribs in towards the center of your body. Breathe in. Breathing out. Tap your knees down as you inhale, and as you exhale, untuck your toes, slowly lower all the way to the ground. Good, keep your hands under your shoulders. Peel your shoulder heads down and back, and begin to peel your chest up into a little back bend, a little cobra. Exhale to lower, nose to mat. Lifting back up, strong through the upper back. And exhale to lower, press into the tops of your feet. One more time to lift, holding this one. Can you float your hands, squeeze your elbows to your sides? Deep breath in. And out, lower. Push up to hands and knees. And slide back to child's pose for a deep inhale. And exhale. Good, we're shifting forward to tabletop. Bring your knees more narrow, tuck your toes, and we're sitting back onto the feet again. This time in our toe stretch, you might bring your hands down beside you and float your knees. So shins parallel to the floor, and you can keep your hands by your sides, or maybe you float your hands up. And now challenge yourself to lift up a little taller. So almost like you're trying to lift your sitting bones away from your heels. Squeeze your knees together. Feel those feet working, warming. Breathe here, 3, 2. Good, 1. Tap your knees down, reach your arms up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, bring your arms down. Hands to hips. We'll step forward with the left foot. Your right knee can stay down. You can tuck your right toes. And we'll just start to reach arms forward as you lean into that front foot. Bring your arms back down as you shift back. So you'll reach forward and lean forward. Exhale, bring it back down as you stack your spine, reaching forward. Good. And back. Now this time, we're going to reach the arms up, stack your spine, look up. As you reach your arms back, we're going to lift that back knee. Tap your knee down, reach your arms up, breathing in. Exhale to shift your weight into your left foot, arms go back, lift your back knee. Again, tap knee down, reach arms up, breathe in. Exhale, find that press, that sweep of the arms, lift the back knee 2 more times. We're warming up the legs, really starting to feel left foot connecting to the ground, firing all the way up to the glutes. This next one we're holding, find that hinge. Arms reach back, press through your palms or your fingertips, lift the arms up a little bit more, fire up your back leg, give it a little poke, give it a little tap, feel that back leg working. And then lean a little bit more into your left foot, maybe reaching for your blocks, and lift off your back leg. We're tapping back down into that lunge, reach arms up. Exhale to shift your weight forward, arms sweep back, lift your back leg. Tap your right foot down, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, find that balance, lift, use your blocks. One more time, step back. And find that lift. And hold, maybe you find balance or you use your blocks under your hands. Back leg still really working, fire it up. Kick through your heel, turn on your quads, your glutes. Good, let's step the right foot down beside the left and fold, let it go. I am warm, it worked. Find a halfway lift. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale to fold. Again, we're gonna find our way to standing. So you can roll up slowly. Feel that vertebrae rolling one at a time. Reach your arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands through center. Take a pause for a moment. Breathing in and out. Okay, we're gonna move through some sun salutations, a very warming practice. Let's find that chair pose. As you inhale, sit your hips back, reach arms up, breathe in. Exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, palms come down, step back, high plank. Knees up or down, bend your elbows, lower all the way to the mat. Push into your baby cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. You can pedal out your feet, press into your hands, shift your hips back. I like a little bend in the knees as well. Good, let's look forward, lift the heels up, bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift as you inhale, hands to shins, flatten your back. Exhale to fold. We'll find our chair pose on the breath in, hips low, arms up. Exhale, come all the way to stand. We'll do that again. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, palms down, step back, high plank. Knees up or down, bend your arms, this time only halfway. Push into an up dog. So we're lifting the chest forward, shoulders back, flipping onto the tops of the feet, and exhale, make your way back into your down dog. So you might roll over the toes there, or you might use your knees to press back, and then lift your hips up. Deep breath in and out. Look forward, lift your heels, bend your knees, and travel to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Folding, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. Standing as you exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Palms down, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, lower halfway, knees up or down. Push into your back bend, your upward facing dog, breathing in. Exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog. From here, let's lift the right leg up. You can bend your right knee and open up that hip. Heavy your left heel down and drop your right shoulder. Good, as you shift forward, bring your right knee to your right arm. Tap. Lift the right leg up and back, open the hip. Exhale, shift forward, right knee, left arm. Reach it up and back, open the hip. Right knee to right arm, exhale, hold it. Let's step right foot to the outside of the right hand and then reach your right arm up, twisting open, breathing in. As you exhale, right arm wraps underneath the left arm, twist, under. Inhale, reach it up, twist open. Exhale, reach under. One more time, really pushing the floor away with that left hand, reach up. Exhale, under. Good, we'll hold that right arm reaching, finding that twist, and then begin to walk your right foot back, halfway down your mat, maybe all the way back into your side plank. Another option, lower bottom knee down. We're gonna look up towards the top hand, breathing here, wherever you're at, press into the floor. Good, just one time, breathe in and exhale, wrap that top arm under the right, the left, reach your right arm back up. Exhale, right hand to the floor, high plank, chaturanga, lower, halfway, push up, up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Bend your knee, open your hip, drop your right heel, open left hip up. Breathe in. Exhale, shift forward, tap left arm. Inhale, lift up and back, open. Exhale, shift forward, tap the back of your right arm. Good, reach it up and back, open. Exhale, bring left knee to left arm and take that step outside of your left hand, reach your left arm up, inhale. Ooh, exhale, wrap it under. Nice and strong through that right arm, reach left arm up. Twist, open. Exhale, twist under, one more time, breathing in. Ooh-wee. And out. Reach your left arm up, hold it. You're gonna start to walk your left foot halfway back. You can stay there. You can step it all the way back or drop your bottom knee down wherever you'd like to hold this strong side plank. Push the ground away, look up, inhale, exhale, wrap that top arm under. Inhale, reach it back up, and exhale, bring both hands to the floor, high plank. Chaturanga lower, push up, shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, hold it here, breathe in. Breathe out. Whew. Walk your hands and your feet towards the middle of the mat. Find a forward fold. Soften your knees. Let your head be heavy. Give it a little shake, maybe grabbing for opposite forearms or elbows. And we're slowly gonna bend the knees and come to seated. Sitting up nice and tall, stretch your legs out long. You might scooch forward a little. And we'll stretch the arms up, soften the knees. Inhale and exhale to fold over the legs. So you can round your spine here. And then slowly start to drag the hands along the mat with a rounded spine. Begin to lower all the way to the floor. Once your head touches down, reach your arms up and back. And as you exhale, nod your chin to your chest, reach your arms up, and start to roll your way back up to seated. However you gotta get there. Fold over the legs, exhale. Even our cool down is warming. Roll your way back. So take your time, use your core muscles to place the spine down. One vertebrae at a time. Reach the arms up and over. Exhale, dig down through your heels, chin to chest, scoop and roll your way up and fold over the legs. And one more time to roll down, and we're gonna stay down. Reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, soften into this shape. You can bring your arms down by your sides and bend into your knees. We'll cross the right ankle over the left thigh, finding a figure 4 shape with your legs. Take your right hand and just press the right knee away from you. Breathing into that right hip, starting to slow those breaths. You can pick up your left foot, hug the legs in. And see if you can reach your tailbone for the floor while you kind of energetically press your right knee away from you. And let's lower the left foot down. And you can just drop that whole shape to the left. So your right foot will stamp down on the floor. I like to hold on to the right shin with the left hand. And then stretch the right arm open. Turn your head over the right shoulder. Finding a twist in this kind of pretzel legs. Turn your head back up through center and bring your legs up and switch right foot to the floor, left ankle crosses on top. And just start by gently guiding the left thigh bone away from you, flexing the left foot. And just see how that feels. And if you want to pick up the right foot and hug the legs in, maybe it's enough of sensation for you to keep the right foot on the floor. If you're lifting the legs, try to heavy your tailbone down, kind of like you're pushing your right shin into your hands. Softening into this hip stretch, lower the right foot down. Keep the ankle crossed, you're just tipping the legs to the right. Left arm reaches wide, and you can turn your head over the left shoulder. Bring your head through center, the legs back up, and you can stretch out through both of your legs long. You can tuck your shoulder blades underneath the back and rest your hands on the body or beside the body. You can close your eyes and tune back in when we first stepped onto the mat. You might have been experiencing something different in your body, maybe a cooler temp, maybe a little more busyness in the mind, or a little bit more tightness in the body and the muscles. Just noticing how you're feeling, taking a moment to let that practice settle in and let yourself settle into that practice. And just recognizing how much impact we can have with such a short amount of time. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking that time for you today, for carving it out and dedicating that practice to yourself. And feel free to stay here for a lot longer, as long as you can, really. And I will see you very soon.